Hey guys, your girl SeekretD with Tuesday Strawberry Letter Response. I know I'm behind, but I'm getting there. So this lady writes in, she's 51. Her now husband is 53. She said that it's their first marriage. They got married recently. She said they dated for 7 months before they got married. He said he knew she was the one because she was mature and financially stable. And she said she knew that he was the one because he seemed mature and ready to settle down in a real relationship. She said her husband admitted to dating younger women in the past. He even got one a BBL, just the way he wanted it, and then she left him for somebody her own age. And now they're together. So she said he's old-fashioned and he wanted to wait until they got married to have sex. She didn't want to wait, but she said she respected his wishes, and so they didn't have sex until 2 days after they were married. She said 2 days because he got food poisoning, so he was sick and they couldn't have sex right away. Now, she said the first time they had sex, really? This dude just ran the red light. Anyway, the first time they had sex, she said he used protection. She said she didn't say anything about it. But second round came up, and again, he put on a condom. So she said every time after that, he's been wearing condoms while they're having sex. She said she finally asked him about it, and he said it's for staying power. She said she didn't understand what he meant. So she asked him to elaborate, and he did. So essentially, he's a 1 minute man, and he uses condoms to help him last longer because he gets too excited for the real thing and he's not used to it, or whatever the case is. So he said that she would be disappointed if he took the condom off, and she's saying she's disappointed either way because she don't want to have to use condoms. She wants to be spontaneous, and she wants to know if she'll be naggy if she keeps pushing him to go see a specialist or something to deal with this problem that he's having. Okay, first of all, you're married. That's your husband, so you should be able to converse about these things. So I'm glad you guys did. Second of all, the condom seemed kind of sketchy. I feel like he's 53 years old and you still don't know how to control yourself. And even so, I feel like the first time it's like, okay, you let it out, and then you kind of take a pause and then you go again. At least that's what I thought, because what is you doing? You're 53. You ain't learned nothing yet. So I don't know. It seems a little sketchy. When I first heard the letter, I thought that the condoms were possibly because he was sleeping with other women or he had something he didn't want to give her. But if we're just going to go by the letter and we're not going to add in extra shit, then I'm going to say that I don't know if this can be fixed because he's 53. He's at least 30 years of doing this. You know what I mean? In 30 years, you should have learned a trick or two or something to kind of slow it down. I really don't know what to tell you. I guess you can try to see if he wants to go see a specialist. I feel like if it was really that important to him, he would have. But that could also be why he couldn't hold on to a little BBL girlfriend. So I don't know. I don't really have no real advice. I guess it's not a bother because it's your husband, and if he wants to stay married, you guys need to be at least sexually compatible. He needs to enjoy himself, and so do you. So that's something that definitely needs to get figured out. So do I think it's a nag or a bother? Not really, but it just depends on what your husband thinks. Y'all let me know what y'all feel about it. This is kind of funky, so I don't know. All right, bye.